My first love was and remains manual labor, sowing and harvesting the pastures, the flock, and the cattle. That's a quote by Ariel Sharon, the Prime Minister of Israel. And it relates to me because I've been around farming and cattle for my entire life, and I've been showing since I was 8. And my brother and I have been fortunate enough to have over 15 national champion calves. So today I'm going to demonstrate how to show a cow. And why, you might wonder. It's because I've been showing cows through 4-H, and maybe when you guys are older and your kids might want to be in 4-H. The Beef Project is a very nice thing to learn work ethic and competitive drive. So the 3 points I'm going to talk about is getting them ready, judging them, and the ring presence. So the first thing is getting them ready. At the show, the main thing is fitting the calf. And fitting is, I have a picture here, is just putting glue into their legs and making them look bigger, because you want them to look bigger because it means they can hold either meat for steers so you make money, or you can hold the calf so you can make money. And so that's fitting, and then at the show you're still going to want to wash them and dry them like you'll do at home daily. But fitting is one of the main parts at the show. So now I've talked about getting them ready at the show. I'll talk about judging them and how you win. So judging is just basically one person's opinion, except the judge can usually pick out the good from the bad, but once you get all of them in there, all the good ones, then it gets to be personal opinion. And what my brother has always taught me is we want them just structurally correct, which what that means is just like there's level top line, no ridges and no dips there, because then they can hold the calf, make money. And then you want them to walk like a cat, so their calf will walk like a cat and you'll make money. So then how you win is you're split into classes based on your breed, and so the Angus will go with the Angus, and the Shorthorn with the Shorthorn, and so on and so forth. And he'll pick his favorite 2 out of each class, and then he'll talk those classes, and then the top 2 go back in for the division. And in the division, he'll either pick, like, if there's 3 classes, he'll pick like the winner from class 2 and the second place from class 2 to be the grand champion and reserve of that breed, or he'll do a class 2 and a class 1 to be grand champion and reserve. So, and that's the same in the final drive. So final drive is not, it's the breed champions instead of the class winners, the breed champions that'll go back in for that. Now that I've talked about the judging and how you win, I will get into the ring presence and how you set the calf up. So some materials you'll need in the ring is just a show halter here, because it looks fancier than the dirty rope halter. A comb that you'll just put right here in your back pocket. That's right there. And then a show stick. And the show stick is to set up their feet and scratch them to calm them down. So, with the heifer's feet, what you want a heifer to look like, and a heifer is a girl, just for if you didn't know that, is you want it to look like this, with the front feet squared up, and then the back feet, the one closest to you, pulled up a little further than the back foot, because it makes them look longer. With a steer, it's more, you want them squared up in the back, kind of how you want the front, because it makes them look wider, more money. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about where you walk. And this is going to be a little awkward because I don't have a cow. So you walk in, this is the start of the ring, you walk in, and you're going to pull their calf right here, and then other calves will follow side by side, and you turn around like this, and you're holding them like this and scratching your calf. Okay, and then when he's done evaluating the cattle, then you'll pull out, walk around to the other side of the ring, or however many laps he tells you to do, and then you set up and you scratch, and then he will pull you in and give reasons on why he placed the class the way he did. And that's usually just in class. In division and the final drive, he'll do the exact same routine, how you walk in, but instead of placing them, he'll just go select the champion and reserve with just a simple handshake. So to summarize, I talked about the fitting and getting them ready at the show, judging and how you win, and then the setup and your ring presence. So I hope you learned a new skill, and maybe one day you can be in the Beef Project. Thank you.